No, you said something to me the other day that kind of blows my mind.
What's that?
You said that you picked up wind that they was gonna start doing all kinds of things over here.
Oh, they might, yeah, they could blow up. He said something about, I went down to them, some of them big dams getting blowed up. They still over there, they still over where they done sent some rockets in over them bombs Iran over our heads.
Yeah, but that's over there. That ain't over here.
No,
You don't expect
but
nothing.
they got people over here do that.
You don't expect no kind of activity like that happening over here,
yeah,
do you?
Yeah, it's already a lot of them people, they doing that, doing a lot of shit, killing, tossing bombs around, yeah.
Right here in the
Oh,
U.S.
yeah. Oh, yeah, shit, yeah, they just mean,
What's making people do all that stuff, Billy?
well, they just, I don't know, really, just, what's wrong with them? They ain't got no sense. Don't care.
It's the devil in them, isn't it?
Yep.
The devil making them do it.
There could be a lot of bad things happening in this country.
Well, you know, after 9/11, I thought maybe it'd clear up, but it looks like since 9/11, it's gotten worse. You have all these massive killings, and
Oh, yes, what I'm talking about.
people don't a bit more mind taking somebody's life no more than a man on the moon no more, do
That's
they?
it.
Huh?
That's it.
Was it this bad whenever you was growing up?
No.
Huh? Wasn't near this bad, was it? I mean, you've always had mean people. You've always had low life, no good for nothing people, sorry people. You've always had people that wanted to drink and crowd around, get in fights and stuff like that. And occasionally there'd always be a shooting or two that would occur. But not nothing on the level that's happening now, is it?
No, it's a bad world to live in today.
Well, it is over here, isn't it?
Because you can go out here somewhere, even local around here, go in a place out here, and some son of a gun come in with one of them damn machine guns on him and kill everybody.
And then brag about it.
Oh, yeah.
Feel good about it.
Yeah, they don't care. They're full of dope and they're mean,
Full of hatred.
hatred, and
Full of hatred.
that's it. They don't care.
What's happened to us, Billy?
Well, ain't
It's
nothing.
our morals, isn't it?
Ain't nothing happened to
It's
me.
our morals,
A lot
though,
of
isn't
them, but they ain't had no raising coming up. Their mother and daddy didn't raise them right. But the damn kids today, I seen a little girl the other day. A little bitty run of a girl. She was in there full of dope, and the judge in there. They had her in there on several things she'd done, and she just sitting over there laughing, and went out and said adios to the judge. And when she went out, and then she said a damn bad word to him, and then he really throwed the book at her when she 3 different times she come back and said something to him. But see, somebody like that
Thinks it's cute.
Yeah, cute.
She thinks it's cute.
What she needed is like people that I when I growed up with. My mother wore her ass completely out, got her by the hair of the head and jerked her around, and wore her ass out, and she'd have walked the line then. You didn't. My daddy, I didn't sass him or do nothing, and we worked in the
You
back.
wasn't allowed to, was you?
Well, no, and nobody else did. You
Of course,
just
back then, children was to be seen and not heard.
That's it. And they worked too. They had chores to do. These
That's
kids,
right.
They ain't got nothing to do.
Today, they want to be heard and seen.
Yeah, they know.
And they got probably more rights than us adults.
Well, I know that.
Whenever it comes to the judicial system,
they
punishing them and doing,
roughnecks up here farming down there, took up to them and wanted to really for you they took up for the ruffians, so they for helping you, but that's just the way they are. They ain't no count.
Was that me going over and getting them bricks?
Do what?
Was that because of me going over and getting them bricks?
No. I'm talking about two damn guns living in the daddy of her, and the daddy's as bad as he is, or them two boys. I told that law, I said, if her daddy'd take them two damn roughneck boys, he got up there and tie their ass to a damn tree, take him a damn 8-flat horse whip and cut that damn back completely in two nearly with that whip. And tell them if they going to work, get the hell out from up there and don't come back till they get them a damn job and doing nothing. They sitting up there and they go to Dresden 4 or 5 times a day driving trucks, they get 5 miles a gallon on gasoline. They ain't no good. They just shooting up over the houses up there. A girl told me up there and go to church every day. I know a long time ago did.
Yeah.
They just shoot up over the top of the house. I said they wouldn't be shooting over top of my house. Cause I didn't. I'd cut down on them over there close enough to tell you, but they don't. They want that kind of shit. They want that kind of. They want that kind of crap, and they want them on dope. Because once they're on dope, they know when they get them out there dreading it to jail. That's what's keeping the jail going. They got a big built all that, bought all that land out there.
Yeah.
And that's what they want. They know they'll be, just as quick as they turn them loose, they'll be right back again in jail out there.
It's a revolving door, isn't it?
It's a revolving door. You got it right there, and they go right back, and they get the money again. They turn them loose again. If they send, I tell you what they do. They need to be put on a work gang. Put them right off by the sawmill.
Yeah.
Pick them up with a damn bus.
Yeah.
And you'll either get on the son of a bitch and bus and go to work, or you ain't gonna get no more relief and stuff. And all that kind of stuff, and
right.
You're going to get up and go to work in the morning instead of sitting around not doing nothing and about drinking and all
Well,
that.
how did Mike Wilson become sheriff 9 different terms?
Well,
That's what I want to know.
I'll tell you why he is. He's a dope head himself. He's been caught, and he's been sent up, him and his wife both for dope, and that's where he's at. That's what they want. They don't want nobody good. Somebody that's really fire down on them, they got exactly what they want.
Well, see, if he was to have come in here and really tried to clean up this county, he wouldn't have stayed in power, but maybe one at the very most 2 terms. But because he knows not to upset the apple cart towards certain low-life, no good for nothing scandals that live in this county. He knows who to pick on, who not to pick on, and that's the reason why that he stayed in power like he has.
Yeah, he's been in there 18 years ago.
Well, I think longer than that.
Been the longest sheriff has ever been in Louisiana.
I think the longest sheriff has ever been in the United States.
Probably, but that's where he got in it.
But that tells the court system in a county is only as good as the people that put them in power.
That's it. They don't want it.
And whenever you got a bunch of low-life, no good for nothing scoundrels that's got deep pockets, farmers out here that's got worth $4, $5, $6, $8 million, maybe $10 million. Well, those people can basically get away with murder.
Oh yeah.
As long as they don't actually kill somebody. But now somebody like me and you, if we so much as step on a wooden nickel, guess what's going to happen to us?
Yeah, I know what to do.
Huh? Well, guess what's going to happen to us?
I've had the law out there. I sat in there one day with a girl over here come by and said they got permission from Latham down there to hunt the Indian rocks all the way up here. I said, there ain't no Indian rocks here because these ditches ain't been cut that long. So, the law told me, said, well, Joe, you can't do nothing about it. I said, you see them no trespassing signs down there on that damn barn down there?
Right.
And you can't do nothing, he can't do nothing about it? I said, bullshit. Well, see, he told them out there, don't bother. Don't bother me.
Well, the gangsters and the drug addicts is what has taken not only this county over, not only the state over, but this nation over. And Trump is trying to clean it up. Don't you agree? Don't you think Trump's trying to clean it up?
I don't know about Trump now. I tell you what,
or you think he's in the middle of it too?
I'm afraid of Trump.
You think he's going to start? You think he's going to start a 3rd World War?
Yep.
Really?
You got hit right there.
Well, do you think that's what we need?
Nope.
Why?
Don't need no war. Don't need no war to get nothing. Let live and let them countries. See, the other day,
I'm just asking. I don't know.
When they got into it over on what they got him up impeached in the house did.
Right.
See, he gave that country over yonder, what did I say the name of it?
Ukraine.
Ukraine.
He cut them off the aid for about 45 days.
$400 million.
Right at 400 million.
Okay. You mean tell me that the United States couldn't use $400 million here in this country for their own self? Now that's taxpayers' damn money.
Well, how about Obama that gave the Iranians
$1.5
billion? What are we doing? Are we trying to pay for democracy in the world? Is that what we're trying to do? Is pay these people off?
Well, you don't hear nobody.
Is that what we're doing, Billy? Are we trying to pay people to go along with us?
Well, yeah,
it looks like it, don't it?
Roundabout way, but you don't hear of none of them countries over there giving the United States a damn thing. Not necessarily. You take one of them countries over there and give the United States $400 million dollars.
Listen, we have sent more ministers, more evangelists, more people into these third world countries, trying to get them turned around from their way of thinking than any other country in the world. Yeah. Missionaries and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And every time there's a catastrophe, we're right there, Johnny, on the spot trying to help them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Billy, can't you be too good for your own good?
Oh yeah, you can be too. You let them.
Can't you be too good for your own good?
I'd say let them countries make their own. And if you got anything left over, if you got anything where they help you, if you'll help me, I'll help you.
Right.
But if you can't.
One hand helps wash the other.
Yeah. But
But that court deal you was talking about, that girl being in court, did you see that on TV or was you up here in Dresden?
No, it's on TV.
Oh, it's on TV.
Yeah, it's on there. They showing it over there. They show it all the time.
Well, you know good and well, you can't even talk down to them no more, much less lay a finger on them. If you was to whip them like you talking about whipping them, tie them to a tree and whip them, you would go to jail for life.
Oh yeah,
you'd go to jail for life.
You can't discipline a kid today.
No.
They'll go turn them into law. Don't care what you want. They come out here and have your last kid.
Yes.
But you know that's only. But if you don't teach a kid at home and everything, they just gonna do it, and this ain't nothing but shit.
You think it's gonna get worse?
Shit.
Billy.
Yeah, shit, I won't see it. You will. You're still young enough to see it. You won't believe what the country will be.
You think we're gonna fall off?
Down here, they want that girl. Hell, that's like up down there where I was at Vanderbilt. They sent that. That girl's living over there in that little trailer. It's it wasn't even half size that thing there. It's about there, and she had a car sitting out front. That son of a gun. They don't even know who done it. He shot through that damn thing and hit her, and she's in Vanderbilt. She's going to make it, but they sent a law up there to see if she could tell them anything about who it might have been. They just go now. You might be sitting in your house over yonder, and somebody kill you, come by the road. I've seen them out there down there where I live, down there at the trailer down there, come by of a night out there and have a pistol out there shooting in the air.
They're having more and more killings every day in this county, ain't they?
Oh yeah,
and it's over drugs, isn't it? Drugs.
That's crazy. You take somebody with a bunch of drugs in them, they kill you in a minute. They don't care.
They've done
sold. They don't even know what
they've done sold to the devil.
And one thing, their brain is fried.
You don't think Mike Wilson, you don't think he's on some sort of
stuff
like that?
They done, him and his wife been sent up.
Mike Wilson, the sheriff?
Yeah, several years ago, they talked to them.
Was that in the paper?
I want to ask you a question.
Was that in the paper?
Where do you think it? I want to ask you a question. All the dope that they take out there, away from them people they catch, where in the hell does it go to?
They usually turn it back out on the streets and make money off of it.
There you are, right there. They're taking it. What they ain't taking.
What they ain't using or smoking or eating themselves.
You got it right there.
You know there's been several that's OD'd out there in the jailhouse, don't you?
Well, yeah. I don't believe anything goes on out there.
You know, doesn't the Bible say that God will turn his back on this society and he'll let the wicked turn against the wicked? Doesn't it say somewhere in the Bible he'll do that?
I don't know about
Give
that.
them over to a reprobate mind, let them believe a lie and be damned? Doesn't it say that in the Bible?
I'll tell you what'll happen, Paul.
Doesn't it say that though? He'll give them up to a reprobate mind. Do you know what a reprobate mind is?
One thing will happen here in this country, they'll be in a nuclear war.
Think so?
Yeah, it's just a matter of time. North Korea over there, that guy over there ain't got no sense. And they'll be in a nuclear war, and then Armageddon, you're right on it. What the Bible says and all that, you're right on it that now.
A nuclear holocaust?
Yeah. I would be a bit surprised if it happened anytime. And if you really want to know what
We
I
can
think,
wake up in the morning naked.
you really want to know what I think about Trump, and I'll tell you, you can disagree with me, agree with me.
Okay.
It'll be the same. He's mentally disturbed. He don't know what the hell he's doing. When you get up in there and say that he knows more than them generals that stayed over there in them countries and leading men like Eisenhower was and MacArthur, he says he knows more than they do. He's a damn liar, and he does not know more than that. He just does what he bypasses the congressmen and senators and does whatever he damn pleases.
You think so?
I know so. He either like it or don't like it. That's just him.
So you think he's a loose cannon?
And
You think he's a loose cannon?
Get out of there, cat. Come here, kid. Get out of the car. Come here.
You think he's a loose cannon? Hey, get out of there!
He's mentally disturbed.
Mentally disturbed.
That's it.
Well, that's what's wrong with all these drug fiends.
That's what's wrong. He's mentally disturbed.
I don't think
He
he's
ain't got
mentally
no sense.
disturbed. I think
And I
he's
tell
got
you-
so much on him that he don't know how to handle what he's got
That's it.
because it's such of a mess. I don't think he's mentally disturbed. Now, what he done over there with them Ukrainians towards holding up that money, if what he done is true and he done it to gain some sort of a leverage over his component pertaining to Biden, what he done there was wrong, providing that that was his motive.
But they ain't gonna do nothing with it.
Providing that that was his true
When
motive.
they go to Senate, they
Well,
won't do nothing with him.
well, if the truth
But he
be known-
will not be elected no more.
Doesn't the Bible say that the blind, if the blind lead the blind, they both shall lead
Well,
themselves into the ditch?
And
That's where we're at right now, Billy.
One more thing, the young people in the corner, they too many old ones for him. He's them young ones ain't got no more gumption as he's got, and he likes that.
Well, do you believe in
And
war?
let me ask you a question though. What do you think about a man that calls them in there stupid and calls them women in congressmen, just calls them anything he wants to call them a bitch, whatever you
He don't have no ethics whenever it comes to.
Do you, then one more thing, do you ever see him, do you ever see that, him telling about, do you ever see him going to church like them, a lot of other presidents did? No, I ain't ever seen him talking about it.
Yeah.
But he's not with,
Occasionally he goes to church. I think he's a Methodist, if I'm not mistaken. But he's with the evangelical world is really with him big time towards the church sector.
Well,
But that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing.
Vote for him if they want to. I don't even vote anymore.
But you don't believe in war, do you?
Oh no, you don't need no war. Live and let live.
But if we are going to have war, Billy, listen to me. Wouldn't you rather have it over there in the sandbox than have it right here?
Oh yeah, but
But if the truth be known, we're already in war right here, aren't we?
You'll be.
Pertaining to our communities and the drugs taking over our homes and destroying our homes and destroying our schools and destroying our neighborhoods. We're already in war. They just hadn't declared it yet, have they?
It'll be over here anyway.
It's
when
already here. Have you not seen how many people are dying every day?
Oh yeah.
The suicide rate is horrible, man.
Sure is.
There's more people last year, more cops last year that died over suicide than those that got shot. What's up with that?
Yeah.
They got a bad conscience. Their conscience starting to wear on them, and they put a bullet to themselves.
Yeah.
Is that what's going on?
It's a bad place to be in today.
It's not the same old good old USA like it was when me and you was growing up in it, is it? It's turned upside down, hasn't it?
Saved it myself.
You think 9/11 done it? Did 9/11 do it? Did 9/11 corrupt us?
I don't know about that. It's already,
It was already brewing before 9/11.
well,
Wasn't it?
what's corrupted a whole lot is your civilization today that comes up. It's not taught to do anything better than what they're doing.
Bad raising.
And the old people, they quit work. They won't work.
They're sorry, ain't they? Sorry and tits on a boar hog, huh?
Said that.
Sorry and tits on a boar hog.
Well, Dennis, I gotta go up there and see that boy just a minute, and come back one day, and I'll talk to you a long time when I some
Well,
warm
it's good
day.
to see you up. You said you took a spell, right? You fell and broke your pelvis, or
Oh no, that bull knocked me down right out there about where the cat got up there.
what'd you break?
Yeah, he run into me and butted me and broke my pelvis.
Really?
Yeah, big, about 850 pounds of it.
Did you get rid of him?
Yeah, and I actually sold all the cattle, sold 50.
And you don't have no
55
goats?
head.
You don't have no
No,
you don't have no
she
chickens
sold-
out here or nothing, do you?
She sold all that stuff.
You don't have no chickens, no goats, no nothing. All you got
couldn't,
cats?
you couldn't keep a chicken around here.
Why?
Well,
Coyotes?
Coyotes and fox and hawks
And you say you got about 450 acres out here.
I know about 420 or 25 acres.
Well. Billy, good seeing you again.
Yeah, good to see you, Dennis. I'm on.
Yeah, it's good seeing you again, man. You know, God's been good to you as far as keeping you good health and everything.
Yeah, for my age. I'll
For
be
your age.
85 years old.
How old?
85 is one thing in February.
85.
Yeah.
You're knocking on 85.
Yeah,
What year was you born?
35.
1935.
February the 23rd and 35.
And you ain't never been in the hospital as far as a heart attack or nothing, have you?
No, heart attack. I had appendix operated. Oh, way back when I was 18 years old.
You got a lot of Indian in you?
Yeah.
What kind of Indian?
Cherokee.
Cherokee?
Cherokee. On Pap's side, not on my mother's side. He had a lot of Indian in him. He had a sister, half sister, looked just like Indian.
Really?
Died here. Aunt Lucy died here ain't been long ago.
Where was you born at? Up there, Mark?
I was born down on I didn't know that really.
You was born where?
Over in the number 1 district, go down there, crossroads, cross the North Fork, go by. Down there where Harry Austin is on down that road down there where Morgan Cemetery is at. Past, just a little bit past it.
So you was born in a house?
On the old red Betty Sisson home down there.
Got any brothers and sisters still living?
My brother died, and 2 sisters are living.
Yeah. Well, I knocked on your door. I guess your wife was asleep.
Yeah, Nancy was hurting. She was in there. Nancy was sick. I put a thing, her legs was bothering her. She probably wasn't sleeping.
Yeah, she must have been. I didn't knock all that hard.
And she can't hear no more real good. Nancy can't.
Yeah.
She can't hear nothing. Not nothing at all.
Well, Billy, it's good seeing you
Yeah,
again.
good
I'm glad
seeing you,
you're up
Dennis.
and moving and still stirring.
Yeah, good to see you, Dennis. I'm on. It's rough through a rough times, all I can tell you.
Well, we never know what we're going to have to face before we leave this world, do we?
No,
Huh?
No, I
We
didn't.
never know what we're going to have to
My
face.
stupidity done what I done. If I picked a stick up right there, that wouldn't happen. He'd seen me with a stick, he'd backed off, but he slipped up on me out there and done on me for a while. I knowed it, and after I bumped him with my foot in the head, well, I didn't know nothing no more for a while, cause he must have knocked me out a little while for seconds. And
Was he challenging you, or do you think he was
Oh.
playing with you?
well, yeah, playing and he was raised on a bottle, that damn bull was, but he's got mean. Bull get mean, damn cow will too a lot of times.
Really?
Yeah. Shit, I've been around cattle all my life. I made a mistake there then.
And you turned your back on him, huh?
Yeah, when I just if I picked up picked up a stick that long, well, that'd been all right. He wouldn't come around. But he just slipped up on me, and I there, and that's what happened.
Knocked you down,
Yeah, knocked me down.
broke your pelvis, knocked you out.
Yeah, for a minute. For a little while, because I was come to, and that man come by here, and I couldn't get up. I couldn't even move.
Really?
Couldn't move that damn far. I tried to, but I couldn't.
Luckily, somebody come by here and seen you out there laying
Yeah,
there.
this lucky about this time then. Shit, I've been gone.
You'd have to stay out there all night, huh?
Well, no, the ancient them come looking for me. But I fell down that bottom one day and like knocked myself out down there. And if I was falling up down there, if that had happened to me down there, shit, you wouldn't know that. I couldn't even holler and make nobody hear you.
Well, you had remarkable stories pertaining to that airplane that fell out of the sky, my friend.
Oh yeah, I had to.
You still remember that just like it was yesterday, don't you?
Yeah,
How old was you whenever that happened?
8 years old.
8 years old.
Yeah, 1943.
That was big news for around here whenever that happened, wasn't it?
Yeah, really.
Because y'all had a lot of big people down here, wasn't you? Federal people.
A lot of them down there didn't know a damn thing about it. I had all them shells and everything, seen that plane go over,
Yeah,
and know more about it than a lot of them down there did,
right,
and seen it and everything,
right.
knowed all about it.
Had nobody messed with that monument since we put it up, have they?
They will.
Think so?
Yeah, they'll tear it down from there. You just watch see what they do.
No, for sure.
Yeah, they'll tear it up. They'll push it over and tear it all down.
No, they won't.
But you'll see.
Think so?
Yeah.
I know here lately they've been going around hitting graves, vandalizing tombstones in people's graves.
Well, anybody going in a cemetery and turn tombstones over, you know what them son of bitches need? They need to be hung bottom side uppers out there and cut their damn throat. That's exactly what you need. Hang them bottom side uppers and slice their damn throat and let them bleed to death right there for going in a cemetery. Especially that's history.
Desecrating a gravesite.
I seen it last night on television, or night before last.
Somewhere up in Kentucky, wasn't it?
Yeah, they tore that cemetery, them big stones.
All to pieces.
Yeah, that's you roughneck. That ain't the old people doing that.
No, that's your kids doing that.
That's
You
your-
one's
that's
on
your-
dope.
That's your damn dope and outlaws. And it'll just get
Why
worse.
do they want to achieve out of that? Just something for meanness? Just want to be destructive?
Just for not having nothing to do. Put them in back, got about 100 acres down backwards and say, you work or I'm going to whoop your ass one and see what to do. Now, you got to give them a job. They're going to be working. Say, out here at town, they won't work him in jail up there very much. Ain't doing shit.
You got to be a trustee before they'll let you work.
You need to.
And then you only work in the kitchen. In the summertime, you may work out in the yard a little bit. But this is a sick environment now, isn't it, Billy? Huh? It's sick. People are sick. I mean, their motives are sick. Their attitude, their whole demeanor is sick. You know what I'm saying? And could you only imagine if we were living in a big city like Chicago? Huh? Could you only imagine?
Killing up there, just shooting, damn gangs. Well, you mean to tell me that the United States, you can't break up a gang of damn men going around shooting stuff when they whooped Hitler in World War II and all them damn war. If they can't handle a damn gang like that, and they can't handle a bunch of dope heads out of their heads, or nowhere else around, the United States Army can't stop that. Shit, yeah, they can put their mind to it. They could shut all that down.
The attorneys, the lawyers is what has corrupted our law system to the degree that now it's unhumane to bring that type of punishment or that type of treatment to people. It's unhumane. And that's the reason why the outlaws and the crooks is running us over and taking over the country. The lawyers is the ones that passed the laws and said, well, you can't do little Johnny that way. If you spank him, you're going to cause him to have bad dreams at night.
Yeah. I know what
He's going to have nightmares at night if you spank him.
Yep.
The attorneys in this country is what's ruined this country. Between that, and of course, who are politicians? politicians are basically attorneys because you got to have a certain amount of law to be able to run to be a politician. It doesn't matter. I mean, I guess you could be a dog catcher or something like that and not have to have no high-ranking education. But it's getting to where you almost got to have a high education to even do that anymore.
The world we learn today.
It's upside down, isn't it?
Long gone.
Billy, I think you're wrong. I don't mean nothing by it, but I think you're wrong about Mr. Trump. I think you're wrong about him. He is lacking in some areas, but you take under consideration what type of problems that he's dealing with today and what type of idiots that he's having to deal with today. You got to take all that under consideration because he's walked into a beehive, son. The mess was already a mess before he became president.
That's like he got up there and said he's the best president that's ever. I want to ask you.
Well, you don't want him to get up there and tell the world that he's the worst president, do you?
What would you think? What would he done when George Washington was still out there fighting himself? See, he dodged the war. Trump did.
Right.
He dodged that. He wasn't going no war.
I think he had some feet problems or something, didn't he? Gout or something?
Yeah, he had some kind of
Didn't he have gout or something?
He wasn't going to do that. And what do you think he's done? How would he come out when Franklin Roosevelt was in office?
Nobody is built out of the same stuff that those men were built out of years and years ago. But once more, the law has tied the law's hands to the point that the law can't bring that type of punishment to society no more. And that's the reason why society's out of hand.
Yep.
Society is out of hand. It's turning into anarchy.
Yep.
Total anarchy. And that's the reason why Armageddon may very well be coming to the neighborhood next to you. Just like the Walmart slogan, coming near a neighborhood near you. That's the reason why Armageddon could be very well knocking on our door. Could be knocking on our door. A nuclear holocaust.
That's what it's headed to.
Looks like it, don't it?
If it does, if it ain't, you're calling the Bible a liar. If it ain't, see, it's already written.
Yeah, but don't it say in the Bible that God's going to be the one to destroy the world? It don't say that God's going to allow for man to destroy the world. It says that God's going to come back and kill those who are destroying the world, or destroy those who are destroying the planet. It says that God is going to come back and do that. It don't say that God's going to allow for man to do it.
They'll be into it, but he's not in it.
I tell you what, whenever he comes back this next time, he's going to come back with an attitude in it. He ain't going to come back as a humble lamb, is he?
Well, they don't, most of the people now don't care. They don't care about that. They don't even, your neighbor don't even care nothing about your day.
They got more compassion for a dog or a cat than they do a human being.
Dennis, I'm going to go, I'll tell you.
Good talking to you, Billy. Hey, I'll holler back at you.
All right, do that.
Tell your wife I come by there and I wish her the best.
Okay, I'll tell you.
Okay. All right.